gon' sell like Cinderella teens. You should see the things I fit inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all, this shit like ketamine. Been on one, been on two, been on everything. Bitch, I'm with my gang, with my squad, what the fuck you want? So be rolling gas, I can't hang, bitch, I'm fucking gone. I got people down from the jump, better know your bonds. I got people just tuning in, and the love is strong. Then they gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money till the site crash. They on IG tryna get a like back. See, they don't talk that talk, they just type fast. Yeah, we real life cool, it's really like that. I might roll an eighth inside the blunt, that's a nightcap. Like where my lighter at, boy, I got a flight to catch. Through these ups and these downs, swear to God, ain't a damn thing changed. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. You take L's ain't once in a while, gotta charge to the game. You gotta charge it to the game. Yeah, yeah. Through these ups and these downs, swear to God, ain't a damn thing changed. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. Ooh. I'm just trying to make my bread and feed the fam. These fuckboys need to grow up like Peter Pan. Sometimes I get so high, I never land. Ain't no need to overthink it, I already understand. They be plotting on my downfall and need another plan. But we welcome all that hating, I'm like, thank you, come again. Made a stack off the game and gave 100 to my man. I don't owe no money to him, I just did it cause I can. Yeah, round shit, we ain't on no clown shit. You a product of the people that you stick around with. Don't get caught up in the evil, that'll have you down bad. Ain't no way around that, you gon' need a bounce back, yeah. Posted up with the people I came up with. Charge a couple else in the game, but I still love it. I keep it low key in order to stay above it. I make it all out of nothing, yeah. Through these ups and these downs, swear to God, ain't a damn thing changed. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. You take L's ain't once in a while, gotta charge to the game. You gotta charge it to the game. Yeah, yeah. Through these ups and these downs, swear to God, ain't a damn thing changed. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. You take
My apologies, everyone. Had the mic on mute. But hey, this is Kanal, Black Man Travels. Just got back from the Dominican Republic. I was out there for about 10 days, taking care of business. And today was a very unplanned podcast. I wanted to address some issues that we don't want to talk about as a community. And as well as a community of travelers, there's some things that we need to address. And it's just the mere fact that we're not taking care of our health as Black men. During my trip to Dominican Republic, at the airport, I just couldn't help and see the amount of brothers, Black men, walking around obese, walking around with health ailments, walking around just not looking too well. And this past weekend, while I was in Dominican Republic, a man passed away on the beach. He actually experienced a heart attack on the beach of Sosúa, and his body lay there for a couple hours because people assumed that he was just there getting a suntan. But ironically, he experienced a heart attack during one of the highest heat waves Dominican Republic ever experienced. While I was in Dominican Republic, each day was averaging about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Guys, it was fucking hot. I've never experienced this type of heat in DR until this past week, and literally, there were tons of health advisors. People drink water, don't drink beer. When the health ministry of Dominican Republic tell people do not drink beer, drink water, that's a sign. And again, just flying into DR, I couldn't help. It was a bunch of guys. We flew into Santiago, which is one of the second largest cities in Dominican Republic. And again, on the flight, there was just a lot of brothers on the flight. I assumed that they were going to Sosúa. But I couldn't help the size of these brothers. And again, I'm a big guy, but I'm very cognitive as far as of my health. I'm very proactive and going seeing a doctor and working out, eating properly. But these guys were completely out of shape, completely, like, you could tell just by looking at someone, like, wow, you probably experienced some type of health issue that you need to address. But for some strange reason, we as black men are so afraid to go to the doctor. Why is that? Like seriously, we are dying at an earlier rate than most races of other men. And the majority of the time is not through gun violence. It's actually is through bad health. I've personally known several travelers in this travel space who have passed away while overseas. Just last year, one of my good friends, travel buddies, passed away in Brazil. And he experienced a heart attack. I recently lost another friend. He experienced a heart issue. Two other friends experienced heart issues, and they all passed away. So I want to talk about, and the topic for today is, again, I wanted to address the poor health. Passport bros are dying overseas, and they are. A lot of us are dying overseas, and it's not through violence. It's mainly through us not taking care of ourselves. We're not going to the doctor. We're not eating clean. We're not eating better food. We're not working out. We're not staying active. But, we're constantly grinding. We're constantly going out there trying to make this money. But at the same time, when did you take the time to go see the doctor? When did the last time you took the time to really figure out how you're doing internally? And I couldn't help it, man. It was just too fucking obvious to see a lot of brothers wobbling through the airport. A lot of brothers walking with limps, with their bodies. It's just something didn't feel right. And to end my trip, to hear that a guy just recently passed on the beach of Sosua from a heart attack. 36 years old, guys. 36 years old, died from a heart attack. Now, I understand you guys are working out there. You guys making money, making big things happen overseas as expats, digital nomads, as businessmen. You guys are doing amazing things. But for some reason, we're doing a sorry-ass job in taking care of our health. Now, it's great to go overseas and go out and party and drink and have all the entertainment you like to have. But at the same time, at what cost? At what cost are you willing to jeopardize your life because you just focus on having fun, but not taking the time to really better yourself as a man? So, I recently just published a blog post on my website, blackmantravels.com, and I highlighted things that I do to work out, as far as my health regimen, working out 6 times a week, eating clean. Now I'm fasting. I've been fasting for about 2 months now. I do a fasting of 16-8, but now starting today, I'm starting to do a fasting of 20-24. So that means that for 20 hours, I'm a fast. I'm not eating anything. I'm just drinking water or probably making a juice, natural juice at that. Get a blender, guys. Invest in a Ninja blender and make your juices. But my first meal today was at 8 o'clock today. That was my first meal. And I truly enjoyed every part of that damn chicken because my body was craving for it. Now, again, I wouldn't recommend intermittent fasting unless you go speak to your doctor, because I don't know where you are physically for you to actually do that. It does take a lot of discipline, but that's something that we should consider, guys. Consider about, going to see the doctor, fasting, go see a nutritionist. All you guys have these great insurance plans, all these union jobs, these great companies that you work for, or you have your own business, but yet you're not leveraging all the benefits you have. A lot of your benefits covers you seeing a nutritionist. It doesn't take much to go see a nutritionist, to be honest. So I put together this video and I'm going to walk you guys through it. And a young man, rest in peace, 36 years old, died in Sosua this weekend, died from a heart attack. And DR has experienced a heat wave of 110 plus degrees. And people are drinking beer. When the health ministry of Dominican Republic tells you to not drink beer, but drink water, but yet people constantly still drinking beer, more heat strokes bound to happen. And I'm just going to keep it a buck and no shot at to the people in Dominican Republic, but I've been seeing a lot of obesity in that country as well. People are not working out. People are not eating clean. People are not taking care. I understand economics does play a role, but man, we as black men who have the means to travel the world and do the things that we're doing, there should be no excuse for any black men to be wobbling through the airport. I'm sorry. There's no flex of you being a retiree expat and you're fucking out of shape and yet you still desire younger women. You still desire to be with this 10, but yet you walking around like a damn big ass donut. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm not here to sell any dreams. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. How, like, you know, you could go, you know, just come as you are and everyone's gonna love you because you're an American. That's all bullshit, guys. These dudes are selling you a dream. They still want a man that is somewhat attractive. They still want a man that is healthy. They still want a man that they can be sexually appealed to. Just because you have American passport, fat as fuck, walking through the airport does not make you appealing. Yes, they may use you for your money, but nothing else. It's the honest truth, guys. I've been traveling for quite a while. I've been part of this travel space for quite a while. Yes, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm not a big YouTube star or whatever, but fuck, ain't no one person within this travel space could go against what I've done in this travel movement. So maybe my numbers don't speak for itself because numbers don't lie. But people who know how I move and how I travel and how I've been part of this travel movement, this travel space for over 10 years, we could do better. We could do better. There's no excuse for a successful black man to be wobbling through these airports, wobbling through these countries with bad health, pre-existing health issues that they're not addressing. If health is too expensive for you in the States, go to Colombia, go to DR, go to Brazil, and go see the doctor there. Guys, do not think that you could go overseas with all these pre-existing health issues that you don't want to address, that nothing bad is going to happen. And a lot of you guys are traveling to these countries with no damn health insurance. No health insurance, no travel insurance. So guess what? Your family has to struggle to bring your body back. And depending how much you weigh, it's going to cost them more money. Because let's be honest, guys, we Americans, we are bigger than most people across the globe. It is what it is. We are naturally bigger than most people across the globe. And I mean bigger, we as American people are heavier and bigger than most people across Latin America, most people across Asia, maybe some countries in Europe, but primarily South America, Central America, Asia, we're the biggest. So again, this is not a fun video. This is not a video about, you know, chicas and, you know, you having game and this and that. No, this is about your health. We are dying in these streets. We are dying overseas. This is like the 10th person that I know that I've heard that died overseas within the past 2 or 3 years. The first one I knew was Charles Tyler. And that was back in 2017. I was in Brazil when he passed. Again, this is not a fun topic. It's not. But guess what? I'm tired of seeing you black men out there walking around limping with one leg with all these health issues, hearing your ass breathing, walking up the stairs. It's just not a good look, man. It's just not a good look. I don't care what anybody say. If anyone has something to say, you could jump on the live and you could debate me. But as black men, if you want to position yourself as a high value man or as a successful black man, take care of your health. What's the point of you making all this fucking money and you can't even fucking enjoy? Because you died at 36, because you died at 40, because you died at 45. It's not a flex saying that you're retired, but yet you walk around with bad health. That's not a flex to me. A true flex is someone who's retired, living his best life with no health issues. Now, granted, I understand natural things can happen. Look, we have no control of that. That's on God's plan. However, things that you can control, do a better job. Do a better fucking job. Stop thinking that you're okay or you big bone it. No, guys, we need to do a better job. There's no reason why we should be dying overseas and the numbers that we are. And trust me, a lot of these deaths are happening and are not disclosed to the community. Lucky for me, I'm part of a variety of different WhatsApp groups, different Facebook groups that I'm constantly staying in the know. But guys, this is a very common thing to see black men dying overseas, dying mainly because they have poor health issues. Taking these blue pills, guys, stay away from those blue pills. Those blue pills that you buy off the streets from these chicos, stay away from that. If you already have diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, or any type of cardiovascular issue, stay away from the damn blue pills. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. So I wanted to say this, man. I think black men should take the time to go see the doctor. It's not that hard. You're paying all that insurance, so why not even utilize it? You're wasting your money. That doctor could actually prevent you from picking up any prostate issue, colon issue, or anything that could definitely become a life-threatening issue, but you choose not to go because, hey, I don't got time. I'm out here making this money. I'm about, making this bread, but at the same time, you're risking your life. Last year, guys, I've experienced 2 health scares. I experienced a prostate issue and I experienced a colon issue. Guys, I spent close to $30,000 doing so many different procedures and examinations and everything else. And just to find out I was clear. I don't have any prostate issue. I don't have any colon issue, but I didn't take that chance. Guys, I did 2 MRI tests last year. 2 for colonoscopy and for my prostate. But guess what? Once that doctor saw some red flags around my prostate, around my colon, dude, I ain't wasted no time to seek help. And you shouldn't either. Next thing, guys, I took my training to another level. I've been boxing for 6 years. I haven't been telling anybody, but I do box. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna train like I'm about to get into a fight. And by doing that, I took my training to a whole new level. And by taking my training to a whole new level, I lost weight. And I really enjoy boxing. I really enjoy the process of getting your mindset for a fight. And just in case if you were to get into a fight, you know how to defend yourself. And also, too, boxing is a great form of just taking care of your health, staying in tip-top shape. But also, too, if anyone were to score up on you, you know how to defend yourself. So, guys, take your health, make that a first priority, man. I think people realize that as we get older, we're not that young chicken anymore. And we need to do things that's going to keep our body in a functional tip-top shape. It is what it is. Everything I do now is all functional workout. So either from boxing, I do wrestle as well. So from taking wrestling lessons, boxing lessons, and I do a lot of functional workouts. So the days of lifting heavy weights and everything else are gone. Everything I do serves a purpose. From jump roping, box jumping, burpees, to pull-ups, to sit-ups. If I do lift weights, it's playing a functional mode. And that's something that every guy should do. And guess what? I feel great. I feel amazing. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I walk around, people think I'm like a former athlete or whatever because they see my legs. They're like, God damn, bro, what the hell do you do? And I'm like, I just work out. And once I tell them my age, I'm 45 years old, they're quite surprised how old I am. I mean, I'm starting to feel my age, but guys, like you taking the time to really focus on your health, like being on the best shape possible for you. I'm not telling you to go get 6-pack abs, or I'm not telling you to go out and get a chiseled chest. No, be the best version for yourself. So when you travel, you can enjoy your life, enjoy your time without limiting what you could do. It's not that hard to take yourself to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. Fuck going to the gym 3 days a week. Go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week. Every day you should be averaging about 10,000 steps. The days of you sitting down on the couch watching a bunch of Netflix shows and television, YouTube, dude, go take a walk. You don't need to run. You don't need to sprint. Just walk. And you'll be amazed how much you start losing weight. A steady walk up to 10,000 steps will guarantee to make you lose weight. Jump roping, guys. This is one of the most healthiest benefits you can get into, and it's also one of the best ways to lose weight. Jump roping. It's cheap. Go to the Dick's Sporting Goods, buy some jump rope, and just jump. Yes, if you don't want to do it in front of people, find a place somewhere in your community or at a local park and just start jump roping. Just keep your body active and moving. And as I said before, boxing. If you haven't done this yet, this is a great stress reliever, guys. I love hitting the heavy bag. Now, granted, I do have sparring sessions, and it does hurt sometimes. But guess what? The experience of it is amazing, guys. Just keeping your body active and on the go will definitely help take your traveling experience a lot better. Because again, I've seen guys who go all the way to these countries, but yet they can't do any tours because they can't walk for too long. What's the point of you traveling to that country? You can't even walk a mile. You can't do tours because you don't have any cardiovascular in you. So all I'm saying, guys, take the time to really be active in your life. Look, I get that. We grinding. We out here making this money. I get that. But what's the point of you making all this money if you don't live long enough to enjoy it? What's the point of you making all this money and you can't even keep an erection? And guys, I can't speak for you. I can speak for myself. I like keeping my erection. It is what it is. The benefits of traveling around the world. You do meet some beautiful women and you get it in sometimes. And it's great to know that I can get it in naturally. I don't have to rely on any blue pill or any type of assistance. I could just still get it up. How many guys can actually do that because they have poor health? And one thing too I want to talk about is really nutrition, man. I think this is something we really sleep on. Guys, our culture, we eat a lot of carbs. And the carbs we eat are like all the bad carbs with all the grease, all the fattening on it. And it's like, we don't really need to eat that way. I think we need to move away from living to eat to eating to live. That's the mindset that I have. I'm eating to live. So I eat certain foods to give me certain energy so I can do certain things. Now, at 45, my testosterone. I make sure the foods that I eat are testosterone boosters. So I eat the proper proteins. One thing that I actually do, and that works really well, and I've shared this in my blog, I follow macros. So I eat macros, and macros consist of protein, fats, and carbs. Proteins that I eat, I try to stay away from, I eat red meat once a month, but I stick with chicken, turkey, salmon, snapper. That's my protein. Just some of the bright color meat options. I don't really eat pork like that anymore. Fats, I eat nuts, peanut butter, avocado. There's other fats, but I try to keep it simple. And carbs, sweet potato, brown rice, mac and cheese. I don't really eat that stuff. I probably eat that once in a blue moon, but I try to focus on those three metrics, man: fats, protein, and carbs. And again, by me incorporating fasting with my macros and working out while fasting, that's one thing too, guys. I work out on an empty stomach. I don't eat. I cannot eat and go to a boxing session. I can't eat and go out and work out. I always work out in a fasting state, because when I do that, I'm pushing my body to burn all the remaining energy that I had yesterday. So by working out in a fasting state, and again, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a one of those sports experts, but I know my body, and my body performs better when I have an empty stomach. I could go all out in the gym. I could squat heavy, I could lift heavy on an empty stomach. If I eat and go to the gym, I'm sluggish. I can't do anything. So just keep that in mind. And again, guys, my eating now has consisted of a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of veggies now. Before I was not a veggie person, but now I eat more veggies. And I noticed that by eating a lot of more veggies, I get fuller faster. So the size of my protein is the size of my fist. I'll show you real quick. So this is my protein size. Now I do have a big hand, but my protein size is the size of my fist. I can't eat no protein any bigger than this. The size of my veggies are like the size of both hands. This is my veggies. This is the amount of veggies that I eat. And the size of my carb, the size of my fist. That's what I do. And sometimes what I do as well, I get a small plate and I put my meat, my carbs, and my fats onto that small plate and eat. And once that meal's done, I'm good. And when I do feel hungry, guys, I drink a lot of water. Constantly drinking a lot of water. So always keep this in mind. Like, you don't have to eat heavy, guys. Like the days of eating to the point where you're full and fat, you don't need to do that. Eat enough where you feel great, where you feel like, you know what, this gives me enough energy for me to continue on my day. Because the last thing you want to do is eat so much to the point where you feel sluggish and you kind of want to go to bed. And that's the worst time to go to bed, on a full stomach. And guys, one thing else to consider, if you're not a big, you don't like to eat a lot, you can just make juices. One thing I love to do, I have a Ninja blender where I put a lot of my veggies in this Ninja blender, and I make some amazing meals with my Ninja blender. And that's a meal replacement for me. I'll throw in an apple, spinach, kale, avocado, pineapple, kiwi, and I'll blend it up with water. I don't use any coconut water. I don't use any milk. I just do raw fruits and vegetables, throw it into the blender with a bottle of water. I blend it up, and guess what? That's a meal. And when I do that, I feel full. And I carry on my day. And as I mentioned before, my meat options, I do eat steak once in a while, but it's not like an everyday thing. I know some guys need to eat steak every day. Eating steak is like once in a while for me. Probably once a month, I'm good. But I do try to eat a variety of seafood. Of course. And again, my carbs, man, I try to mix everything up. And one thing I love about this is that when I eat like this, I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel tired. I'm always on the go, and I can still get my steps in. Guys, I average about 10 to 12,000 steps a day. That's the equivalent of almost 5 miles. And sometimes, guys, between meetings, I will go take a walk. I don't have to just plan my day out. It's like, hey, listen, all right, I have a couple of meetings that I don't need to be sitting down in front of my computer. I could just go take a walk and take the meeting on the phone. I do have my headphones, which I use for my meetings, and I go take a walk. The whole premise of this, guys, is that I want you to live your best life overseas, man. Look, I'm not here to talk about women. I'm not here to talk about, how easy things are and whatever, because that's a given, man. You worked hard for it. But I want you to go overseas and live your best fucking life, man. Like, don't be limited by your health. And shit that I see in DR, in Dominican Republic, in Colombia, and even Brazil, like, brothers, man, you guys walking around sloppy, man. It's a bad look, because the locals are looking at you and they're laughing at you. They're laughing at you. Like, how the fuck can someone be that damn fat? Oh, how the hell he has all this money, have all these health issues? Because you chose to neglect and taking care of yourself. Again, getting women is part of the experience. No one should never need to feel the need to talk about that. It's like when you travel to all these countries, that's part of the experience. That should not be your primary experience. Your primary experience of traveling is living your best fucking life, doing the things that you always want to do, doing things that people would love to be in your position to see. Not being stuck at a fucking bar all day drinking, talking about bullshit. What's the point of you traveling? You doing local shit. You're doing like stateside shit while overseas. That shit makes no damn sense. And again, I'm not counting your pocket. I'm not counting your time. Look, that's your time, your money. However, your experience would not be my experience. Guys, do you know whenever I travel, I put myself into like a workout regimen for every trip that I go to. So if I'm planning a trip to, let's say, Cuba, right now that's in the works for next month. I started this fasting today. This 1 meal a day fasting. So for the next 30 days, I'm doing a day fasting, leading up to Cuba. Guys, I want to be fit. I want to wear my daddy shorts. If I could pull the damn Speedos, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it. But right now, I do got some daddy shorts that I love to wear and show them them calves and thighs. And them girls love that shit, bro. Don't get it twisted, man. But for every trip that I go to, I literally will put myself into a workout regimen, to eating regimen. Like I give myself a purpose to train, and that purpose is to travel to that particular country and enjoy myself. Now, granted, have I fallen off here and there? Yes, that's life. But give yourself a goal, especially if you're traveling. Give yourself a goal. Go see the doctor before you buy that plane ticket. Make sure that you're A-okay. There's no pending blood clots or health issues that you're going through that may catch up with you while you're on the plane, or may catch up with you while you're in that country. So just make sure, guys, you take the time to see the doctor. Go for a walk. And again, guys, if you're really making that money that you claim you're making, go pay for a trainer. A real trainer that knows what he's doing. If you claim to make all this 6-figure talk money, you're the boss and all this shit, man, dude, treat yourself like one. Get in the best shape possible, be in the best health possible, and put yourself in a position where you can enjoy your travel and come back home safely. You don't want to be put on a WhatsApp group or in the news that you died from a heart attack due to a heat stroke, or you decided to take these blue pills and they gave you a heart attack, or it's just something that if we could prevent from happening, let's do it. Again, this is not a fun topic. It's not. I'm not beefing with anybody. I'm not talking shit about a certain gender group. At the end of the day, all those guys that talk all that bullshit, I'm actually living it. I travel more than half of them, and I actually do more because I really enjoy the experience of traveling. I really enjoy the process of planning a trip. Like right now, me and my boy Trini and some other guys were trying to figure out, can we pull off this Cuba trip, or like a weekend Cuba trip where we're gonna just go out and just party, have a great time, and come back home. I love that planning process where I can start looking at Airbnbs, where I can look at what tours that we could actually do, because in Cuba, it's mandatory that you do a couple of tours while you're there. It's called the culture of the people. I love that process. I love the process that everything that I plan for, as far as training, making sure my health is on point, seeing the doctor, and having everything laid out. By the time I get there, I can really start enjoying what I plan. And two guys, look, man, I know some of you guys are mongers in the community, and y'all believe that, it's either you pay directly or indirectly. But there's a big difference when a woman desires you. There's a huge difference when you literally have to come out of pocket for that entertainment versus that person just want to just fuck with you because she finds you attractive. She likes being around you. She loves that you know how to dance. You're not just sitting there with a beer in your hand trying to look cool. She loves the fact that you're really immersing yourself into her culture. It's a big difference. And when you have that right energy, that right swag, and that right attitude, that right look for you, again, I'm not telling you to look like what you see in these fucking magazines. These guys are steroids. I'm talking about be the best version of yourself. Take care of your health. There's no need for you to be passing out at the beach from a heart attack. There's no need for that, man. Go see the doctor. What the fuck you paying all that insurance for? You're not seeing the doctor. When you go see the doctor, ask him for the full panel exam. The full panel exam. Check your prostate. Do a EKG scan around your heart to figure if there's any stress levels around your heart. All that shit matters, man. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. It's disappointing that this young man, 36 years old, died from a heart attack in Sosua. 36 years old. Probably wanted to go there vacation, just get away, have a good time, end up getting a heart attack. And again, I'm not questioning God's timing. I'm not. But if we could actually prevent certain things from happening, let's do our part and prevent it from happening. Go to the doctor. Go see, go do that blood work. Talk to your doctor. If you see something doesn't feel right around your legs or around, you're not sleeping well, go see the doctor, man. Go see a nutritionist. Your insurance covers it. Your insurance covers your nutritionist, man. I've learned a lot by visiting a nutritionist. I learned the importance of eating properly. And the times you have sitting around the house, look, man, get yourself a headphones, listen to your favorite podcast or YouTube channel, or watch a movie while you're walking. Just keep your body active. Let your body get used to walking around and moving around versus you just walking around just to walk to the refrigerator and coming back to the sofa. Get your body to the point where you want to move. Like, there's no way in hell I'm traveling to Africa, Asia, Europe, and I'm staying in the house. There's no way in hell. Dude, I'm waking up at 6 a.m. ready to go. All right, guys, we got some things to do. So, again, I've been talking about this for over years, man. My platform focused on these 4 pillars: digital nomad, health, relationship, and business. Health is a huge part of this platform because I've experienced health issues in the past. Since I was a child, I experienced it. So, yes, I want to talk about health. I want to talk about Black men health because we're the one that's constantly dying. We're the ones that passing away at an early age because we're literally neglecting ourselves. That's all I got to, that's all I wanted to say. The fact that no brother should be dying overseas due to a heart attack. You should be going to see the doctor before you plan that trip. Go see your doctor. Go get that blood work done. The full panel blood work. Go find out what your status is. STDs, do everything. You just never know. You just never know. Check out these comments. Hey, what up, Roland, man? Hope all is well, brother. What's up? Hey, God damn, you put my whole name out there, man. God damn. I mean, my name is already out there in the public streets, but God damn, you just put my whole entire name. Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. That was early to show. I didn't know I had the mic on mute. Yeah, wow, I saw that. Yeah, man. What up, Jay Clyde? Hope all is well. What's up, Marty? Yeah, that comes as you are a message is really destructive for brothers that travel. Hey. My thing is within the travel space, a lot of guys want to live in a fantasy. So they want to be told this fantasy that everything's gonna be great, everything's gonna be amazing while they go overseas, run away from their issues. And the thing is, your issues are always gonna be there waiting for you because you're not addressing them. And that's the sad thing about a lot of us black men. The reason why we travel is some form of escapism. So we run away from our issues thinking that travel is going to solve it, but it really is not going to solve it because guess what? Your issues are still waiting for you when you get back home. Yeah, I told my kids to get my good blender for Father's Day. So they asked. Yeah, man, guys, one of the best investments I ever done in my household is I invested in a good blender, a Ninja blender. If you really want a top niche blender, get a Ninja. Don't spend more than $160 for it. Anything else is kind of overkill, but a blender is amazing. You can do a lot with a blender. And again, certain days when I feel like I don't feel like eating a full meal, I just blend it. I blend some juices together. I do have a lot of veggies and fruits in my house. Put those suckers in and I drink it. And one thing I started doing, my girl started doing for me, she started making beet juices. Like she'll take a bunch of beets, cut it up, put it in the blender, put some little coconut water in it and some water, and she blend it, and I'll drink that. And bro, man, that juice is so refreshing. Beet juices, guys, you should try it out. There's a lot of YouTube channels that I do follow on TikTok that make smoothies, so I kind of get a lot of my health tips from those YouTubers. Try to make a variety of different of smoothies that I can use as a meal replacement, and it works, guys. So definitely invest in a blender. Yeah, intermittent fasting 24. Yeah. That's what I'm doing now, Roland. I'm doing 24 where I don't eat for 20 hours and I have 4 hours to eat my meals. Guys, if you haven't tried intermittent fasting, I highly recommend you do it. What it does is it tricks your body to use the stored fat for energy. So when you think you're hungry, you're really not hungry. Your body's just bored. So just drink some water. But once you get your body to the point where it could actually pull its energy from the restored fat that you have in your body, that's when you really start seeing some true results in your workouts. And again, guys, I'm a big guy. I'm a big guy, but it's just I could do better. There's a better version of me out there that I want to get to. And at 45 years old, I want to be like my dad. My dad had me when he was 63. My dad lived up till he was 94. I want to do that. If I could control my health, I'm gonna do whatever I can to control that health. Now, granted, there's some things I have no control of, like outside influence. I have no control of that. But if I could control and dictate how my body reacts to certain things, I'm gonna do that. I don't have to go out every night and get drunk, get shit-faced. Those days are over for me. I'm good just drinking wine. Like, I get buzzed a lot quicker drinking wine than I would drink Long Island iced teas. So now I'm like drinking red wine. And I'm enjoying the process. And guess what, guys? I have no hangovers. I'm really enjoying the entire process by drinking wine and conversating. I'm good. Yeah, they'll give you an online health coach at my job. They're real proactive. Yep. In the first place, they'll go in the DR is the wings and waffle spot. Hey, hey, I'm keeping the peace, man. I don't want no drama, man. I'm good on that, man. There's a lot of beefing happening in these YouTube streets around travel, which is kind of stupid. Isn't traveling for you to get away and not deal with Matrix bullshit? But dudes are taking the Matrix overseas, man. I'm good. I'm good just being a little content creator that just travels. I'm good. I don't need to be part of those conversations anymore. I'm good on that. Preach preparation insurance. Yep. I'm going to the doctor on Friday. Yeah, man. Guys, go to the doctor, man. I can't say this enough, man. It's just 36 years old in Sosua Beach, died from a heart attack. Dude, when the health ministry of Dominican Republic are telling people to drink water, not beer, that speaks volume because people are passing out. I was just out there for a whole week, guys. Literally, 112 degrees in Dominican Republic is different than 112 degrees in Atlanta. It was just like that sun was, I felt like that sun was cooking my skin. I literally stayed in the house until like 6 o'clock in the afternoon when I had decided to go out. But man, it was just a different type of heat that I haven't experienced in a while. And for someone that's from the north, from the East Coast, you're not used to that type of heat. And you go in there, you're partying every night, hangover, drinking, eating bad food, and you go to the beach and you got that heat on you, dude. That's a lot on your body, especially if you're not in shape. Your body's not used to moving around and being active. Man, that can take a toll on you. Yeah, you have to break out of the comfort zone to lose weight. Yeah, guys, losing weight is a process, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. Just like you gaining all that weight and you having all these health issues didn't happen overnight. It was a progression of it. So guys, make it a lifestyle, man. Make it a commitment that, hey, you know what? Every day I'm gonna just do something active. Again, it doesn't have to be nothing extreme. You don't have to bench press and squat 500 pounds. No, just do what's right for you and just keep it consistent. Because again, what's the point of you traveling all the way to another country? You can't really do shit because you got health issues. I'd rather just stay home. If I got health issues, I ain't traveling. I ain't going nowhere. What's the point of me doing that? That's a waste of money. Money and bad health don't mix. Make a brighter future. Yep. Trying to carry around top much as the man will lead to a heart attack. You must trim down. Yeah, you have to, man. And guys, I do have a WhatsApp group. I'm part of a WhatsApp group with Bert. What's up, Bert Ross? How you doing, man? It's basically a fitness group where we encourage each other. And I have to admit, this WhatsApp group that I'm part of, is a bunch of intelligent, well-to-do black men, travel veterans. We literally share tips. We constantly encouraging each other, like, hey, go get that work in. And sometimes you need that support group. Dude, it's hard, guys. It's hard. Some days you don't want to do shit, just stay in the house and just eat pizza and drink beer. I get that. But when you have a great support group that's there to support you and like, yo, you got that trip coming up, man, you need to get ready, you need to get right. Oh, that's motivation that you need. That's the type of motivation you need. Surround yourself with brothers who think and move just like you. If you're trying to lose weight, surround yourself around brothers who want to lose weight, or brothers who are part of this fitness and health life. You can't lose weight around a bunch of dudes that just want to go to the beer, go to the club and smoke and drink beer and eat bad food. You're not going to lose weight that way. But if you surround yourself with guys who are motivated to lose weight, who are part of that health and fitness lifestyle, you're bound to lose the weight because guess what? You got a support group. And this WhatsApp group that I'm part of, I'm blessed and happy to be part of this group. We're constantly pushing each other. And guess what? And we're traveling. These dudes are fucking traveling. They're traveling more than me now. So look, find your support group, guys, because it will be a hard journey, but you don't have to do it alone. You never have to. You don't have to do this alone. Find your circle and stay committed. Because trust me, it's gonna pay off. Bert Ross, yes sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, health is wealth, guys. I've seen too many guys who've made all this money from their careers, from their business, and they pass in their 40s. They focus so much on grinding and making all this money, but yet they end up dying. And again, and there's a lot due to poor health, pre-existing health issues, obesity issues, and it sucks, man. It sucks. It's not a fun topic we want to talk about, but it's a lot of us are traveling overseas with bad health. And I'm seeing it more and more and more. And this past trip, I saw it. It was so in your face. It was so in your face, man. I'm like, God damn, we're not looking too good out here. We're not. Dude, I was there 2 weeks ago. Couldn't do the beach. It was so hot. Stayed indoors until 7 or 8. The heat was killer. Yeah. God, I mean, bro, I was just there just 2 days ago. I just got back last night. And my week there, it was so fucking hot. even with the AC on, it was still hot. And the crazy thing is, a couple of nights I experienced blackouts. Man, when I tell you, it was so hard to sleep. Like, you sleep and you sweating. So again, guys, going to the Caribbean is fun, but keep in mind, some of these places are known to have blackouts. And when you do experience a blackout and it's crazy hot, you're going to suffer a little bit. It is what it is. Yes, sir. Hey, Marty, so you're talking about the blender. Yeah, but, you know, for me, I'd rather get a blender with a very top speed, so I could just blend anything, make sauces and all type of shit. So I like a strong blender. But guys, go to Walmart, go to Amazon, go to Target, go whatever. Get yourself a blender and learn how to make smoothies, guys. Again, most times when you think you're hungry, you're really not hungry. Your body just is wanting something. And sometimes water could be sufficient. Just drinking water will get you straight. So when you think you're hungry, you're really not hungry. Your body could actually sustain itself for 24 hours without eating. That's proven. And you don't need to eat 3 meals a day, guys. If you want to do fasting, you could do fasting based on 12, 12 and 10, 14 and 8, 16 and 4, whatever, or 16 and 8, or 18 and 4. Guys, find what works for you. Again, if you're gonna do intermittent fasting, start light. Do 12 hours of fasting. Then once you get to that hardcore level, you could do 18 hours, go for it. If you could do 20 hours, go for it. But again, your body doesn't need to eat. We trick ourselves to thinking that we need to eat 3 times a day when we really don't need to eat 3 times a day. You could just drink a lot of water, make smoothies, get some veggies, throw it in the blender, make that as your smoothie. That could be your meal. And once your body get used to that, your body start using your stored fat for energy. And that's going to help you burn the fat a lot faster. Trust me, especially for someone who never worked out before, this is one of the best way to lose a lot of weight, and you can lose it for good. It's not one of those fad diets. If you stick to it, you can see some amazing results within 30 days. Oh, keep it up with the beets. Yeah, evaluate. Yep. Yeah, guys. One of the things I do, I started doing is blending beet and to make beet juices. And what it does, it actually increases your nitric oxide, hence making you have a strong tool. So again, guys, I make sure the foods that I eat are testosterone rich. I don't need any blue pills. I don't need any Cialis. I don't need any honey. All I need to do is just continue to eat clean, continue to exercise, do a lot of squats. I do a lot of squats, leg presses, leg extensions to build up your testosterone, because your testosterone starts from your legs. It starts from your legs. That's where your testosterone builds up. And if you're eating clean and eating the proper food, eating watermelon, guys, make sure you purchase watermelon that has seeds in it. I eat the seeds. What I'll do is I'll take a blender, my special power blender, and I will put the seeds in the watermelon and scrape the white part, the rind, into the blender and blend it and drink it with the seeds in it. Guys, these are natural Viagra remedies that you could use right now for the next 30 days, and you'll see a big difference in how you feel. And again, guys, I took the time to watch a lot of YouTubers. I'm done watching these other travel passport bros YouTubers. It's pretty much everyone's talking about the same shit. So now I'm watching things about business. I'm watching things about health. I'm watching things about, motivation. That's what I'm on right now, guys. So fuck all this drama shit, all this beef and shit. Like, look, I could care less. We're grown men. We're out here making money. We're fathers, taking care of our kids. Let's live our best life when we travel. There's no need to take all this negative energy, what's happening on YouTube, to with us while we're traveling. Live your best life. Go see the doctor. Eat clean. Work out. Travel. Enjoy your money. Enjoy the time with the ladies. Come back home safe. That's all I'm saying. Hey, what up, Trini? Whoa. Okay, cool. Currently doing 16-8. Yeah. Guys, look into intermittent fasting, guys. Just try it. Give yourself a week. Do it for a week and see how you feel. And again, it's gonna be hard the first 2 days because your body used to just constantly eating. But once your body get used to not eating, man, you're gonna start feeling fucking amazing. It's just this shit is so like reverse psychology on your body. Because now you're tricking your body like, hey, listen, nah, I'm not gonna eat. We're gonna go another 4 hours without eating. But I'm constantly drinking water. But guess what your body's gonna do? It's gonna revert eating the fat in your body for energy. And that's how you start losing a lot of weight, especially guys, for you big boys, you can lose a lot of weight that way if you actually do that. And if you incorporate intermittent fasting with working out, oh man, you're gonna see the amazing results in 30 days. This is a reflection of the space focusing on only women. Young and inexperienced travelers are not getting needed information like this, and this is the result. Yeah. The thing is, we have a lot of guys that are pushing this narrative that, you know, you're traveling for women, and that's not the case. The reason why we travel as black men, we're traveling to explore our options, see what's out there beyond women. We're looking for better opportunities, better way of life, keep us away from our stressors, not bring them with us. But the problem is, we have a lot of prominent YouTubers who are pushing this thing that, hey, we're traveling for women, you know, we're traveling for this, and it's like, that's not the case, man. Because sometimes, dude, you want to travel just to be alone. That's just me. Sometimes I don't want to be around anybody. No woman, no guy. I just want to be by myself at the beach, relaxing with my thoughts. You know, think of a game plan, what I could do next. Reflect on some of my poor decisions in life. Yeah, I do that. But you know, this whole narrative that we're traveling for women is the poor reason why you're traveling. And again, I'm not counting your pockets. I'm not counting your money. And there's really no reason for me to be a hater, because I've probably been more places than most guys. But I want you guys to live your best life, because I love seeing brothers overseas. I love seeing brothers smiling and enjoying their money, enjoying their time, but do it the right way, man. Come back home to your family. I mean, it sucks that this guy pictures being flooded all over WhatsApp at. I posted the picture on my Facebook group just to let everyone know this shit is real. Brothers are dying overseas. They are. A lot more than they were showing. A lot more. And a lot of this stuff could be avoidable. You know, it could be avoided if we take the time to go see the doctor. Especially to my brothers 40 plus. I'm 45. And we have no excuse. We just have no excuse. We got to go see the doctor. You would think with this case, in the case with Rico Taro, they will emphasize the health concerns. Yeah. Again, I don't know what the history. I do know the history of black men in hospitals. You know, due to the Tuskegee testing and some of the things that a lot of our forefathers experienced in the past. But guys, we're in the 21st century. There's no excuse. You have insurance health plans. You're paying for it every month. Why not go see the doctor? Go check your prostate. Go check your colon. Go check your heart. You know, it doesn't take much for you to do that. And again, you're covered. A lot of you guys have a great insurance plans that you can use that you never use. And it's better to be safe than sorry. And also too, guys, when you're traveling, please get that travel health insurance. Get that travel insurance plan, because you never know if you're gonna need it overseas, guys. I always purchase it through a Blue Cross, Blue Shields. I purchase my health and travel insurance for my travels. So if anything were to happen to me, fuck it, they'll cover it. Guys, yeah, this is not a fun topic. It's not. It's a real topic. And passport bros are dying overseas. That was the whole title of it. Passport bros are dying overseas. They are. And this is happening more frequent now than before. The first death I knew was Charles Tyler back in 2017 in Brazil. Rest in peace. He was like one of the pioneers that helped push this movement, this lifestyle, to encouraging brothers to explore their options. And ever since after him, there have been countless of others, black men, dying overseas. So, yeah, lose that weight, man. Lose that fucking weight. There's no reason for you to be wobbling through the airport with a big ass gut, especially if you so-called flexing as an expat or flexing as a retiree. Man, you should be living your best life, because you got all the time in the world. What's your excuse? I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. For all the big YouTubers in DR, Thailand, Philippines, all women almost exclusively. The fellas that could even promote a damn walking group. We see these obese travelers always eating and nothing more. Yeah. Again, guys, what I saw, I flew out Tuesday. What I saw at the airport on Tuesday, yesterday, shit. Man, it's like, come on, man. Come fucking on, man. Like, why the fuck we looking like this, man? Like, god damn, man. It's just, we could do better, guys. That's all I gotta say. We got to do better. And I want you guys to live your best life. That's it. I'm Black Man Travels. I've been to over 40 countries. The Dominican Republic is my home base. You know, I have vested interests out there. So I'm always out there. And sometimes I'll be out there and not tell anyone. I just show up, do my thing, and come back home. But the 4 pillars of this group, of my YouTube channel, my Facebook group, my TikTok, Instagram, everything else, focus on 4 pillars. Being an effective digital nomad. I've been a digital nomad for over 10 years. Health and wellness, guys, make sure you're taking care of your health. Relationship, guys, look, don't let another man shame you because you want to seek a relationship overseas. If you stop going to these same tricking spots that most guys go to, you can find a good woman overseas. This is proven fact. Some of my good travel buddies right now are in great relationships overseas. You just got to go out there and explore. And also, too, lastly, business. There are a lot of business opportunities overseas that we could actually do. We just need to actually take that chance and just do your research, man. Don't believe everything you hear. And sometimes avoid some of those expats, man. Some of those expats out there, they're there to fuck you over, man. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not saying all, but a good percentage of them out there to fuck over you, man. And just got to be careful, guys. Don't trust somebody because they speak English. That's the person you need to watch with a watchful eye, to be honest. But there are some guys out there that doing their thing, like Flip Flop. He's doing his thing out there. He runs a successful business in Sosua and his paradise life. He does an amazing job with that. I'm really impressed by that. There's some other guys in DR and Colombia that have successful businesses. Definitely reach out to them. If they do have consultation, reach out to them and talk to them. They have receipts. But some of these other guys, be careful, man. Be careful. What's up, Milano? Burpees are great if you don't want to pay for the gym. I mean, come on, guys. The gym is $10 at Planet Fitness. You guys, wait, all right. If you could buy a plane ticket to go to damn Sosua and pay the prices that y'all paying out there, I'm hearing the prices y'all paying. Y'all paying close to $200 for some short time. You could pay for a $10 Planet Fitness membership, man. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Every man should have a membership to a gym. Or if you live in one of these high-class condos or communities, they have gyms in there. There's no excuse, man. And the amount of money you guys travel and to pay to travel to these countries, plane, hotel, food, entertainment, man, you can afford the gym. There's no excuse. I'm sorry. I don't agree with everything you say, but you did you made me get my yearly checkup. Hey, it's all good, man. Look, I'm not here to please everyone. I'm speaking from experience and I'm speaking from the heart. You know, I don't have no agenda to get from this. I just want to see you guys win because someone took the time to sit me down and teach me the ropes about traveling. The OGs sat me down back in 2015 and it's like, hey, listen, you could take traveling to a whole new level if you do this, if you do that. And I took that to heart. And since then, I've been passing the torch to the next generation of travelers. I have nothing to gain from this, man. Really. But I respect that, First Class Kings. My home base is Punta Cana, and I see the same as you. Same of us do better, but nowhere near enough. Half of us make me proud. The other half, the other half fucking sucks. Yeah, man. It's just I love seeing brothers winning overseas, man. I love seeing brothers winning the stateside, and we could talk and acknowledge each other. But then it's the other group of brothers, man. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? It's like, ugh. I'm keeping my distance. It is what it is. Are they expats or sexpats? That's a whole different story, man. I've been on top of my health because of your channel. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. Again, man, I think, again, you know, as Black men, we already have a bad rap here in this country. And we're constantly being put down. There's no need for us to continue to do that towards each other. Like, let's uplift each other, man. Like, you know, if I see you at the airport, I'm gonna say what's up to you. Now, if you choose not to say anything to me, that's on you. If I could pass a little knowledge to someone and keep it moving, I'm okay with that. But I think just the health tip, man, just a lot of us are dying at an early age. A lot of us are dying from colon cancer. A lot of us are dying from prostate cancer because we're not catching it early. We're catching it at the final stages. Hence why our death rate is a lot higher than any other race of men. Because we don't want to go to the hospital. So by not going to the hospital, any health ailment that you may have gets worse when you go, until you. Okay, sorry, my tongue is twisting. We start going to the hospital when once we start seeing our toes turning black. That's when we go to the hospital. We go to the hospital when we know we can't feel our arm anymore. Like, no, you should be going to the hospital every 6 months. If you feel like something's not right, go to the doctor. You paying all that insurance money, go see the doctor. What's the point, man? You probably got a great deductible. You probably have a low co-payment. Go see the doctor. Look, I have my doctor on speed dial. And I text him sometimes like, hey, I need to come through tomorrow. You available? I'll come at 5:30. It's what it is, man. You guys got to have that relationship with your doctor where you can have that intimate conversation with them, because there's certain things we don't want to talk about, especially when they're around our prostate and around our colon. That's not a fun topic to talk about as men, but it is what it is. A lot of black men do experience prostate issues. So if we could catch it early, like Shannon Sharp, I'm glad he did a platform about talking about prostate issues. We could solve that issue. And again, just because you have a prostate issue doesn't mean that your dick ain't gonna work anymore. It's still gonna work if you catch it early. Now, if you catch it at stage 4, there's a possibility that your dick may never work again. It is what it is. But if you could catch those signs early, doing those blood work, if you feel something ain't right, go to the doctor. That's all I'm saying. For everyone that works at home, get an elastic band to work out while you sit at work. One thing I do too, guys, I have a standing up desk. I think I shared this with you guys before. I'm gonna show it to you guys again. This is my stand-up desk. Watch this. This actually stands up when I So sometimes when I feel like I'm standing too much, I actually stand up and I work. So I'll stand up and work for a couple of hours, then I go take a walk. So I'm constantly moving my body. So always remember that. If you're working from home, set your meetings around your walking time. If you could actually walk and have a meeting, do that. Find a quiet place you can walk around the community and have your meetings. Or 2, you can schedule walking time, like every 2 hours you go walk, you do a 15-minute walk. Little things like that works, man. All right, Milano, don't be ignorant, man. Again, I don't want to insult your intelligence. Kali Muscle was using steroids, and he was using more of those powerful steroids. So going to the gym does not cause you to get a stroke. The ones that get into strokes are the steroids, guys. All these muscle heads out there that's using steroids, that have been using steroids for 10 plus years, are the ones that are getting stroke. So Kali Muscle is not a regular dude. He was on steroids. So no, guys, go to the gym. Go to the gym. That's all I gotta say. Go to the gym. Gym is a good place for you to just get out the house, meet people, grind, work out, then come back home. No, I'm not. A guy could go to the gym and only do weights and still won't be fit if he doesn't get a good cardio. But at the same time, he needs to know what he's doing. It's important that, guys, sometimes it's worth the money by paying a trainer, like for one session he could teach you, or watch YouTube videos. Now, there's so much content on YouTube where you can learn how to do a proper squat, how to do a proper bench press, how to do a proper curl. Guys, I'm watching these fitness videos, and there's things that I'm learning what to do. Like right now, I'm doing the row machine. Have you guys ever used that row machine? I was watching a video for 30 minutes of how to do a proper row machine, how to bend your knees right, how to, pull the cord. Guys, if money is an issue, you don't need to pay for a trainer. Just watch a bunch of YouTube videos and watch the ones that are true trainers. These guys could teach you how to do a proper technique. And one of the things I focus on early in life, I focus on proper technique on my bench press and my squats. So when I do, I don't have any, ligament issues or joint issues because I've done everything the right way. And those 2 guys, stay away from that vanity lifting. There's no need for you to be squatting 500 pounds, man. That's not an athlete. You're old. You can squat with 100 pounds and get the same amount of workout versus someone that would squat 500 pounds. Just do more reps. Focus on doing more volumes, and meaning that, okay, if I'm going to bench press 150 pounds, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 sets of 18s. So I'm gonna do 18 reps of 150 because I want to focus on volume. Now, if I want to lift heavy, I'm gonna do less volume. So if I decide to do 250, all right, so I'm gonna do 10 reps. I'm gonna try to do 10 reps, 5 sets. So again, guys, if you're gonna lift lighter, just do more volume. If you're gonna lift heavy, do less volume. That's it. But focus on technique. Focus on holding the bar properly. Focus on not arching your back and not doing things that makes you look awkward when you're doing it. And you know when you're doing things awkward. So always keep that in mind. 6-year-old niggas don't need to be going to overseas chasing no damn 20-year-old ass. Trying to live like they're 20 when you're damn near 60 is bad for you. Fools fools need to act their age. No comment. Do anything in the gym is better than doing nothing. I agree. First class kings, I totally agree with that. Guys, just go to the gym. And sometimes it's just good to be around people just want to work out. Like one thing I love about the gym culture, yes, it does have some negatives to it, but everyone that's in the gym is there for a purpose. Someone is going through some shit. Some person's going through some bad, going through some emotional issues, some good times, some bad times. Everyone's there for a reason. And you there to just grind and just get your workout in and come back home. You don't need to go treat it like a social club. Just go out there, put your hoodie on, put your headphones on, and just grind for a good 30 to an hour. Come back home. Just do it 6 times a week. Fuck that 3 times a week shit. Do it 6 times a week. If you really want to see results, do it 6 times a week. And let Sunday be your rest day. A lot of guys run from cardio because they worry about getting buff and looking good to impress others. I think cardio is not a fun thing. Cardio is not sexy. Lifting weights is like bragging rights. When you lift heavy weights, people can see you lift heavy weights like, oh, wow, he's strong. But cardio is boring. It is what it is. But that's why I like doing a road machine. I like doing boxing, wrestling. That's cardio. And sometimes, too, take a walk. Like, living here in Atlanta, we have tons of great parks here where you can just put your headphones on and just go take a long walk. Next, you cover 10,000 steps. So, guys, just keep your body moving. It doesn't have to be, you don't need to run the track. You don't need to be jogging for hours. No, just find your pace of walking and just walk. You can lose weight just walking. Just keep that in mind. But cardio is a necessity, especially as we get older, because cardio works for the heart. Lifting doesn't do anything for the heart. Lifting is for muscles. Cardio is for heart. So as we get older, guys, we need to do more cardio, but it doesn't have to be intense cardio. It could be just more steady cardio. Just always remember that. This is Hank. I use YouTube for training and technique. Okay, yeah. Yep. Walking is free and best exercise for your heart and body. Niggas just niggas just don't won't walk unless they chasing some damn pussy. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, man. I'm learning to love cardio. Boxing, hitting the bag is my cardio of choice. Today I had on a sauna jacket with my headphones in, my gloves on, my going to town on the bag, sweaty buckets. Yeah, guys, my cardio is boxing. That's my cardio. 8 rounds, 3 minutes a session. Especially hitting that bag and you moving your body around, not standing still, constantly moving left and right, pivoting. Dude, that's a workout by itself. And 8, Road Media. If you actually do boxing first and go lift weights, man, you're gonna have a great workout. You just done your intense cardio, now you're lifting weights. That's an amazing workout day. But like I said, guys, the whole premise of this is not to figure out what's better, what's not. Just keep yourself active, man. Let your heart get used to being active, because again, I could walk in 112 degrees outside in DR on the beach because my heart is used to moving around. Oh, okay. Oh, you did that. All right, cool. Yeah, man. How was the workout? You did boxing and you lift weights. How you felt afterwards? Yeah, man. Like guys, my body has gotten accustomed to walking long distance, because during the winter season when everybody was still in the house here in Atlanta, I was walking in 10-degree weather, 20-degree weather. I was walking outside. I had my jacket on, my hoodie on, my gloves on, my headphones on, and I went walking 10 miles, easy. So now the summer's here. I could walk there with ease. I could still walk outside when it's 115 degrees, but I choose not to do that because I ain't that stupid. But I could walk without an issue. So guys, walking helps your heart. Lifting weights helps your muscle. So never neglect one over the other. Do both. If you can do both, you'll be in the best shape possible. And again, guys, it's very telling when a brother's 50 years old, you know, making all this money, traveling the world, and still look good. You know, he looks fresh. That's a whole different level, man. Like, it is what it is. I mean, when you see a guy that got his shit together and he looks the part and he's clean and traveling the world, that's another level of traveling, man. That's just a whole different level versus someone that's just out of shape, have to rely on mongering all the damn time to get ass. It's a whole different experience, man. So again, I'm not counting anyone's pockets. I'm not counting anyone's time, but I just want you guys to be the best version of yourself. And I just want to see you guys win. There's no reason for anyone to be coming back home in the body bag unless it was murdered, unless you were murdered or something bad happened. Natural causes, but anything that we can control, let's control it, guys, because we're not looking too good out here. Shit, in Asia was bad. Man, brothers out there looking all sloppy, man. I'm like, God damn, even the Asian brothers, the brothers in Asia were looking bad. I'm like, God damn. But they had they had the little, Thailand chicks with them. I'm like, yeah, she's there for your money, buddy. Yeah. Yep, she's there for your money. You about to croak pretty soon. She's about to have a big payday, man. But it is what it is. So just guys, man, take care of yourself, man. Like, this is a man talking to another man. I'm still working on myself. I'm constantly working on myself. I want you guys to constantly work on yourselves, man, because there's no reason for us to be looking the way we looking out here in these streets. Take your health seriously. Go see the doctor, man. Leave your emotional baggages back home. And that's nothing. And that could be a whole different topic. A lot of you brothers are traveling with your emotional baggage, man. And when I talk to some of these guys overseas, I'm like, damn, who hurt you? Like, fuck. You're surrounded by all these beautiful women and you're still bitching. Like, how the fuck? But that's a whole different topic by itself, man. Guys, a lot of you guys are walking around emotionally damaged, mentally damaged. Man, seek therapy, man. Like, I'm tired of meeting these type of guys, drinking with them, and I'm like, whoa. Man, it's just, we got a lot of work to do, guys. We got a lot of work to do. We're not winning like that as everyone claims it to be. We're not. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real, 100, a buck, everything, man. It's just, we're not winning like that. A lot of us are walking around physically, mentally, and emotionally damaged. And we need to seek help, man. We just need to seek help. I don't know what it is. Whatever you need to do, sex and drugs is not going to do it, man. It's not. Because, man, that's a whole different topic, man. That's a whole different topic by itself. Amazing, man, but worn out, but the good worn out, man. Can't wait for leg day on Saturday. Boxing before that too. Ain't playing, bro. Hey, man, dude, I wish you the best, brother. Kick ass, man. Do you have any trips coming up soon? Like I said, I may be pulling off this Cuba trip, and if I do, I'm giving myself a new challenge to wear some Speedos. See if I can pull off the Speedos in Cuba, or some real extra daddy shorts. But yeah, man. Anyway, guys, look, it's been over an hour. I just wanted to just come on live and just talk about this issue that I saw while I was in Dominican Republic, and I just want you guys to do better, man. I want you guys to win at all facets, not just money wise, but physically, mentally, emotionally. Just be A1, become A1, man. It's just, yeah. No way. There was no reason for this young brother to die like that on the beach of Sosua, 36 years old, from a heart attack. And if you are in Dominican Republic this summer, man, drink a lot of water, man. Please. It's fucking hot down there, man. Drink a lot of water. Fuck the beer. Drink water. I mean, drink the beer at night, but during the day, just drink water. Water and Gatorade. Or better yet, drink some coconut water. That's even better. Getting money, going to the gym will solve 98% of your problems. Yep, I agree. Might pull the trigger on Medellin, give Colombia another chance. Hey, Colombia would never die, man. I think dudes just need to learn how to move better in Colombia, but definitely, I wish you the best out there. Just be careful. That's all I got to say. But guys, thank you for taking the time to listen. Again, this is not a fun topic. This is a topic that needs to be addressed, that we need to talk about more about. As Black men, we need to be more vulnerable about our health. We're not Superman. We're not. Let's accept that. We're not Superman. We're dying at an early age in our 30s now from heart attacks. And we need to do a better job in going to the doctor and taking proactive and preventive measure, making sure that we're in the best shape possible. And I'll be coming back on Friday to talk about gaming. Do you need to have game while overseas? That's gonna be fun. But that's it, man. That's all I wanted to say. And thank you for taking the time to listen, man. I appreciate you guys chiming in, and make sure to like the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I appreciate the support. And again, guys, have a productive week. Go to the gym. Call your doctor. If you don't have a doctor, go find one. And go find a black doctor at that. My doctor's black, so he's Nigerian. So he keeps it real with me, man. I have a Nigerian doctor, man. So he keeps it a buck. And yeah, man, guys, be the best version of yourself and live your best life, domestic and overseas. And that's about it, man. Talk to you soon, guys. Great night. Have a productive week. God bless. Be easy, man. Later.